What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. The piercingly harsh truth that I have recently come to terms with is that all you want to be, see come to life, is and cannot be divorced from the specific actions that you are taking for it in that direction. And it sounds trite, but nothing about the depth of my realization has been surface level. No other cliche saying has ever gotten me to understand how real this is and how it plays out than actually having lived it out and seeing it, the roller coaster that it causes and it presents if you don't take the actions. A little over a month ago, I had an idea for a coaching program. It was clarity that came to me after my father passed at the end of October, so I guess the idea is a little longer than a month old. But up until a month ago, it was just the seed of an idea. It had no boundaries around it. It had no clarity, nothing pinned down. Just a broad idea about what particular topic I have been obsessed about my entire life. And I won't keep it a secret. The topic is the truth. But that's not the point of today's episode. Now, when you figure out something, even directionally, in what you want your life to be about or incorporate, it will take some work in walking in that direction to figure out more specifics about what that general direction was trying to tell you. It's not going to happen on accident without you walking in that direction. Everything takes clear action steps. You can almost boil down all of your progress to what specific actions did you take towards them. Even saying this in a general sense doesn't come through enough, hit home enough, because how it plays out isn't action as an event that you just take. You don't decide to take action towards something as if it's some momentous, eventful thing that changes your entire life. One action doesn't have the power to do that. One action can be the signal or evidence of your commitment, yes, but commitment requires multiple action steps in a row for the commitment to be kept. That's what commitment is. And in a real granular day-to-day basis, what I'm saying is, you may have taken an action yesterday towards something, but the second you feel satisfied with that action of yesterday and do not do some followed up actions today that build upon those last actions from yesterday and bring those forward, then tomorrow you will wake up having today's pending actions and today's pending progress sitting on your shoulders. And add that to the progress that you were supposed to make tomorrow that depended on today, and you are way behind. And you do that enough times, and that's how you end up behind in life. Because you didn't take your general ambitions and turn them into specified, specific ones by heading in a specific direction with them. And so life becomes full of anxiety and stress because you feel so far behind, and you are, and you let yourself be. But you can fix that today, right now, by actioning something in that general direction. Sure, you might not make up for the time lost in a traditional sense, but you can cover a lot of ground and make up for things in other ways. But even that isn't something you can rely on hope for, on luck for. In 1 month, I took action after action to make what was a seed of an idea come to life, with an entire program and 18 different tools and funnels and lead magnets and an entire automation behind it to make it function. I went from action after action that today, if I had to do again, would probably take me a week. But because of it, I have more than just a vague general idea and more of a specific one. I don't know if it's exactly correct, but it's more specific than where I started out. And all it took was daily steps. I was in the shower and I knew exactly the tasks I needed to complete today. And I would work until my body could literally not function and I had to sleep. I didn't even have time to eat most days. And in those days, I felt hopeful, moving towards something, making it more clear day by day, action by action. And then most of that work finished. And now I'm at a different step, a step that takes me out of building and creating and now to prospecting and selling, what makes it more real. It's a completely different gear though. And just like when building product, the first week of thinking about it, I had no idea what to do. But every action I took clarified the next. I couldn't predict even 3 steps ahead. I was building the process in real time. And now, after having built that process and seen myself go through that and being so clear about how that goes and have a clear map on how, if I had to go do that again, when I need to launch more products and build a new program, what that would go like. But with this step now, even though I have 20 years of sales experience, this step of selling this particular type of product to a very particular, unique type of audience, that in itself is its own process. Its own one action at a time, trying to figure out what to do next. And like I felt in those early days of building product, I feel stumped. No more clear tasks coming to my brain when I'm in the shower. Not sure exactly how to keep my hands busy or what to do next, or who to reach next. And those lack of actions, the actions I am not taking now, shows me the polarity of what happens when you stop taking action. How everything comes to a halt, including your hope. Literally one missing action at a time, and you can bring an entire well-oiled machine to a screeching stop. But what is very clear to me now is that it is not going to happen without my actions. It is not a matter of luck. I could not be sitting here today with as much clarity on what the product side of things were like if I had just waited to figure it out, waited for it to hit me like an epiphany. Epiphanies are efforted. They take work. You have to sit and comb through your entire life to find them. It's an active process. There is very little luck. Even if you do get lucky and land on something, it will take more than luck to keep it going, to build on it. Even if the luck brings you to something, for you to make it into what it can be will be a matter of effort. The differentiating factor will be who took what actions to what magnitude and sustained it for how long against how many odds. That's where luck naturally shrinks in the equation, because so much more has to happen for that luck to even be materialized. It overpowers it. But if you are not willing to do the work, then I guess luck is all you have to rely on. And good luck with that. Most of what will be of your life will be what you make of your life. Actually make. Craft with your own 2 hands. Day in and day out. Make up for any day off. Make. And then you can count on luck. Your blessings only stretch as far as you do. I love you, family. Stay true always. I'll see you on the next show.